you all doing today? I'm glad you all gave me the opportunity to just, talk about a little brief experience of what happened back in 2019 with my daughter. For me to be there firsthand was really it was shocking to see the police behave, how they behaved, and really didn't care about the action that they took on my daughter. To be a parent of a CPS student and to sit there and have to be restrained from watching the police watching the police tase your daughter or son and physically drag her down the stairs. And it took a lot of effort for me to hold back from not trying to do nothing to the police. But I knew had I would have jumped in, it would have been things would have got escalated more than what transpired there. But I personally see, my daughter really right now is really traumatized still from the situation, even though it was 2.5 years ago, but she still can't sleep at night. She's going through counseling right now and everything still. And I marched down there last year for the cops out of school. I had an opportunity to talk to one of the board members that morning. I pleaded with him about voting no, about SROs in the schools. He told me that he went to a school on the west side and that he felt that he was more safe with the police outside the school, going home through the gangs. I'm like, well, they wasn't in the school then. They were outside the school. And he was like, well, me personally, he just telling me some stuff. Now, I was just trying to plead with him to vote no officers out of school, but evidently I didn't get through to him because the vote was overcast with police in school still. To make a long story short, is that a lot of, if you all believe it or not, a lot of teachers and a lot of LSC members are actually voting to keep the police in schools for their safety for some reason. I just found this out recently too. They want the cops in school because they're scared. They're scared of these students for some reason. I'm looking like that's not the way to go about it though, having police in schools. And for me actually to be there when this happened to my daughter with an IEP, and she wasn't, it was this, they have a room in Marshall High School too, where police officers are in the room that they have a computer there, a little part where the students sit at whatever until they arrest them or whatever and bring them out or whatever. But the police officers, they didn't have a reason to do anything. It was over a cell phone. It wasn't even like my daughter was fighting with nobody. She wasn't arguing with nobody. She just didn't want to give a cell phone up. And the police just wanted to overstate and overdo their job and then they lied about the whole incident. And I asked Lori Lightfoot, tried to talk to her. Janice Jackson, didn't nobody want to talk to me. The police officers are still working right now. They still working, but not in the school. They still working. Did nobody get suspended? Did nobody? They want to hide the tape too. They didn't want you all to view the tape. They fought hard from the public seeing the tape, the actual video. So I'm with you all with the kids, with the police out of school, because I firsthand witnessed the trauma that it does to a child. And who knows, it may have trauma in my daughter's life the rest of her life right now, and all over the cops in schools, and their presence there are not really there to help the students. It's to intimidate them to me. That's what I think personally. But thank you all for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I'm with you all the way. Thank you.